Hello, and welcome to the Riverhawk Talk. Now, before we get into the actual meat and bones of this podcast, what it is, what we're doing, all that fun stuff, very briefly, we got some news regarding the school. I believe Mr. Ippolito is going to give that, so listen up.
Hello, Gabriel. Hey, thank you so much for having me here on the podcast. I'm very excited, first of all, that RioTV, the students of RioTV are leading Riverhawk Talk. So totally excited about that. And hopefully our students and staff will enjoy it. So really quickly, because today is Tuesday, March 17th. It is St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. And so I just want to remind everybody that tomorrow classes officially begin. If you've taken a look at your email, hopefully everybody has. You know that we start off with English at 9 a.m. The English block is 9 to 10:30 a.m. And then we follow with our history block from 10:30 to noon. You have a little lunch break from 12 to 1. And then at 1 o'clock is our elective block. So really what we're asking for students to do during this time is you want to check your email. The direction that teachers have been given is that by the time their block starts, that they have some sort of instruction, some sort of agenda, something that they've posted. Some teachers, you got to realize, are going to be like totally into going live, and they're going to be do some sort of live video. That's what I'll be doing in my class. Other teachers who maybe aren't as comfortable with live video might do something pre-recorded or something else. But just know that all those teachers are going to have something posted, some sort of agenda posted by the beginning of that time of your block time. So tomorrow is the English history elective blocks, and then on Thursday it's going to be our science at 9 o'clock and math at 10:30, and the PE block starting at 1. And then Fridays, so starting this Friday and then every Friday, we have what are called office hours. Now, what teachers choose to do with those, it's still going to be, like I said, this is a big adventure for all of us. We've never done this before. So the teachers who are doing office hours, they might do a live chat. They might do some sort of video chat, or we don't even know yet what that's going to look like. So I would say the best thing to do to figure out what's going on Friday is just check with your teachers. Stay on top of your email. If you have not yet checked your email at all, make sure you check your email. There's a lot of good stuff in there. And make sure for sure that you're checking your email by tomorrow morning when classes begin at 9 a.m. Thanks, Gabriel.
All right, so now that we got all that out of the way, let's talk about the podcast, because this is a new thing we're doing with our break. So basically, what we're going to do is at the beginning of every episode, we're going to very briefly talk about if there's any news, like the news we had today was classes are starting tomorrow. Might be some other news regarding choices the district's making. We're not going to actually bring world news into this, because that's not the most terribly exciting thing. But then after we get through the news, that'll be about 5 minutes at the beginning of every podcast. After that, we just go. We got topics lined up. We're just going to talk. And if you're bored for your coronavirus break, if you want to just hang out and listen to us, we're going to be here. I'm expecting 30 to 45-minute episodes, probably. Upload schedules are going to be every Monday and Wednesday until we get back from break. And who knows, maybe we'll keep going after that. And every Friday is going to be a special episode full of different segments that we put together that we didn't get to upload because school got canceled. Anything else anyone here wants to add to that?
I would just jump in and say, first of all, school's not canceled. School is still happening. It's just happening online. It's distance learning or home learning, but school is definitely still in session. School is not a break. School did not get canceled. But so I just want to keep everybody in that mindset that school is still going strong, just in a different format.
All right. Well, we got all the announcements out of the way, so we can actually start with the fun stuff. But before we get to that, I'm going to introduce a couple people we have here. I'm going to call out everyone who I know has a microphone, and if I end and I don't mention anyone, feel free to just jump in. Daniel, I know you have a microphone. Hello, how you doing?
I am good.
All right. Anne, I know you have a microphone. How's it going?
Yep, going pretty good.
Capiche, you've got a mic, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ella, you got a mic? Ella doesn't have a mic, just kidding. Oh, no, she does.
I have a mic.
Nice. Does Emma have a mic?
Yes, I do.
All right. If there's anyone I forgot, feel free to speak up now.
Hi, everyone.
I have a mic.
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, I'm joined today by my co-host, half of RioTV. We do plan on at some point finding some way of getting other kids on, but for now, this is just half of Rio TV hanging out. So, today's St. Patrick's Day, right? And
Yep.
the thing about St. Patrick's Day is, through some correlation, I think Irish something or other, right? There are leprechauns, right? And leprechauns
Uh-huh.
are associated with that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's supposed to be luck related. I don't know these things. I just know today is a lucky day.
It is luck day.
It is luck. Yes, it is luck day. So, very briefly, we're going to go around. Just say something that you feel lucky to have. Feel free to make it as cringy as you like. Just don't go too cringe, bro. Daniel, we'll start with you. What are you thankful for?
I am thankful that I have toilet paper because there is like none of that in the stores. So
That's true. Yeah.
that was all I can think of right now.
Not your dog or your family
Oh.
or anything.
Well, my dog is annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess my family also. Yeah. A house that's pretty nice.
That's all. All
Yeah, I guess.
right. Cool. Leo, what do you got? What are you thankful for?
Oh, I am grateful or thankful for. Really the rain, mostly because it's super loud, and that's it.
Respect. All right. Capiche. You're gonna have an interesting answer, I can tell. What do you feel lucky to have?
Fried chicken.
Respect. I respect that. All right. Emma, what do you feel lucky to have?
I'm lucky to have a backyard because we can't really leave our house, but at least we have room.
That's fair. Yeah. Who's next? No, Mystery Polito. You got anything you're thankful for?
As always, of course, yes. So I feel very lucky on this St. Patrick's Day to first of all have a wonderful family to be able to share this time with. We're spending a lot of time in isolation right now, so it's nice to have family to hang out with. We play games. We just hang out and watch Disney Plus. So I feel very lucky to have them. Also feel very lucky to just have really great students, my Team Amazon students who have already been like emailing me and connecting with me, making sure that they're all ready to go for this week. And finally, of course, my RioTV students. I feel very lucky to have all of you and that you've stepped up and you're willing to kind of make some big adjustments. We're called RioTV, and this is our first project during this time is a podcast where you can't see anything, so it's all audio. So I really appreciate and very thankful for all of my students, especially for my RioTV students who are jumping into this new adventure and really being flexible and accommodating.
Cool. All right. Ella, you got anything you're thankful for?
Yeah. Probably my dog
All right.
and my family too.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Anne, what do you got?
Well, I'm lucky to have the internet because I'm not really able to do anything. So, yeah.
All right. That's cool. I feel like I'm forgetting someone, but I don't know who.
Okay, so I'm going to just jump in really quickly. The people I'm looking at our screen here, the people we haven't yet heard from, I think Cameron Gezersay, Maya, Kate, Vivi, Giselle, Sarah W, and Ava.
So I was forgetting a couple of people. Yeah. Okay.
Just a couple, Gabriel.
Just a few. Just a few. Okay. Kate, what are you thankful for?
So I'm really thankful for like my family. I'm sure everybody else is, but specifically my little sister and brother and my mom, just because they always make everything so much more fun and always come up with different projects we can work on while we are in like this isolated time. So it's always fun.
All right, that's fair. Maya, what about you?
I'm thankful for my dogs and my cat for keeping me company.
That's fair. Yeah. Giselle, what do you have that you're lucky to have?
I'm not sure.
I mean, do you have
I
any amount
guess
of toilet
I'm.
paper?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's pretty lucky.
I think I'm lucky to have my dog and also markers, because I need to color stuff to not be bored.
Respect.
Yeah.
All right. Sarah W., what about you?
I'm thankful for both of my baby cousins, Misha and Osias, and that everyone I know isn't completely negatively affected by COVID-19.
That's fair. All right. Ava Gabriel, what do you have that you feel lucky to have?
Well, I'm glad I'm not the least here, Gabriel. I'm all right. I'm gonna say the things everyone says. I'm thankful for my dog and my family and all that. But most of all, well, maybe not most of all. Actually, that's gonna sound really rude. I'm very much thankful for the internet and my computer because this whole time I will be, besides doing schoolwork, trying to play more Halo and stuff. So that's gonna be cool.
Vivi, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have my family and TV because I'd be bored. So, yeah.
It's fair. All right. Cameron G., the actual last but not least. What do you got?
I'm lucky that I don't have to go to karate because of the self-isolation thing for the next 4 weeks. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
I hate it.
So, we've been in isolation for about 4 days now, right? It's been an interesting break. I'm going to open this up to anybody who thinks they've got a good story that's happened over those 4 days. If you've got anything at all, anything fun that's happened, anything not fun, go ahead. Open floor.
I have some, okay, so we were going on a ski trip on Friday, which is why I missed my that day of school. I had no idea it was going to be the last one. And so we went to Mammoth, and the first day they closed most of the ski mountain. And so we were like, okay, we'll just go on the second day because my sister was really upset to convince her. And then they shut down the whole mountain for like the next 4 weeks. And yeah, that wasn't that fun because she was really expecting it. So we had to listen to her complain the rest of the 6 hours home.
F. All right. Anyone else got any interesting stories?
Yeah, I set
forgot
off
to mention one thing.
Eh?
Oh, sorry, you can go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. I set off the smoke alarm earlier this morning because I tried to make pancakes. So I was just making pancakes because I wanted to, and I thought that I saw steam, but apparently it was smoke. And so my parents weren't really mad. They were just kind of laughing as I was. So I set off the smoke alarms in my house because I tried to make pancakes at 10 a.m.
Yikes.
Surprising story. I had pancakes for breakfast, but they were not smoking.
That's nice, yeah.
May I ask,
And I
how
forgot
were
to
those
mention-
pancakes?
They sound.
I only
they
got
were-
one of them that wasn't completely burnt and in the bottom of my sink right now, but
I
it was
feel that.
really good. I added blueberries, so it was really good. So I'm not complaining.
Were they chocolate pancakes?
No.
Okay, good, because that would have been a very bad waste.
Oh, we're gonna go there. Look, okay. Honestly, I think
so
pancakes are
adding-
good, but flavored pancakes, it's like sacrilege. It's like
No, but chocolate pancakes are like really good. They're like their own thing.
Oh, come on, Gabe. You don't like blueberry pancakes?
No, okay. There's a difference, right? I'm
You don't
saying
like blueberry pancakes? What kind of person are you?
Don't get me wrong here, right? I'm saying you put fruit on a pancake. That's solid. I'm fine with that. But if you're like flavoring the batter, that's a sin.
I can.
Pancakes are a different. They're like not even the same food. It's like a different food. That's what makes it so good.
That's pretty lit, Dablet.
I don't even like
Pancakes were not made to be flavored.
Yes, preach it.
Pancakes were
and
made
I forgot to
be-
mention one thing when I was saying what I'm thankful for. Not just fried chicken, but I mean, like, honestly, you can't forget bacon. So I just wanted to mention that.
It's a red, white, and blue-blooded American food right there. I like that.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
if we are sharing stories, I do want to share a story. I was at school. I've been at school the last couple of days, just because I wanted to get a little bit of work done there. And both times I was in there, there were a lot of teachers there yesterday, not quite as many today. But I have to say, so many of your teachers were there, like the whole math department, or at least the eighth grade math teachers. I don't know about seventh grade, but eighth grade math teachers were all there, like trying to collaborate, get work done, talk about their lessons. And so there are a lot. Miss Swanson and Mrs. Robb, two eighth grade science teachers, were like helping each other with lessons and working there. So I was just really impressed with everybody who was there. I know it's something aside that students don't always see, but there are teachers who are working really, really hard to try to make sure that this works out for you guys. Also in the office, all three administrators, Mrs. Asplin, our principal, and then Mr. Flores and Mrs. Dose, our assistant principals, were there. They were like helping students. Some families are still coming in. I don't know if you know that we're offering for families that don't have access to computers. The school district is offering free Chromebooks, used Chromebooks, for families who don't have them. And so like families have been coming in. They came in on Friday afternoon. They came in yesterday and today just so they can get a Chromebook so that students can learn. So I just thought like everybody, how hard they're working and, all the stuff they're doing to basically, change up the whole program. I was really inspired by that.
Well, that's cool. I feel the need to go back to Capiche here. You say you're thankful for fried chicken, right?
Yes.
What's your favorite fried chicken place?
There's only one correct
Obviously,
answer.
Popeyes.
Yes.
And Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. You answered correctly.
No, you had me at Popeyes. You lost me at Chick-fil-A.
No,
Okay.
I mean, I've never had Chick-fil-A, but people say it's good, but
Oh, it's
I
amazing.
love
Wait,
Popeyes.
You've never had it before, but you said it's like the best one. What?
No, I said I have had Popeyes before. That's why I mentioned that first.
Okay.
But I said Chick-fil-A because, I mean, like, people say it's good.
The thing about Popeyes is the chicken is heavenly, but their biscuits, unless you have a cup of water or some kind of drink
Oh,
with
God.
it, you'll
Let us
choke.
not talk about that.
You'll just choke.
I
They're good if
tried that.
No, Chick-fil-A is superior.
Oh, easily. No. Like,
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is way better.
What do they do?
No, Popeyes is the best one. I don't even eat
Popeyes
that.
is way better.
have you had the Chick-fil-A sauce in
Popeyes
your
is way
life?
better. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Oh,
okay,
that's
okay.
good. That's
But
good.
have you had
You
this
cannot.
Popeyes?
As the-
No.
Let's just say, let's go on an agreement. Okay, Popeyes has a better chicken, but Chick-fil-A has a better sauce.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Yes,
As
I think
the-
we've come to an agreement.
As the person in the room who has lived in the Santa Clarita Valley the longest, before you render judgment on any fried chicken debate, I know this is going to sound weird, but hear me out. You need to go to Chi-Chi's. I know they're famous for their pizza and pasta, but I would argue, have the best fried chicken. I know it sounds weird. Best fried chicken in Santa Clarita.
Really?
I've only had Chi-Chi's once, and let's not talk about that.
No, we're going to
I'm
talk
just
about
saying
that now.
they pressure fry their fried chicken. It's delicious. Now, I will tell you, I never go to Chi-Chi's to get the fried chicken. I always go there for the pasta, for the meatball sandwich, for the Italian food. But I'm telling you, their fried chicken, if you haven't had it yet, next time you're in the mood for fried chicken, go to Chi-Chi's.
And I gotta admit, Chi-Chi's I think is closer than Popeyes because the closest one is like a bit far.
Yeah.
You guys might hate me for this, but the only fried chicken I really had was KFC, and I've had that once. And I actually really liked it.
That is like the most overfried chicken in the world.
I don't really have a compromise on this, so.
Did you ever during Christmas time in Japan, it's a thing to get KFC?
What?
Really?
Like, not
Oh
even
my
kidding.
God.
In Japan, getting KFC for Christmas would be like getting stuffing for Thanksgiving here.
Wait,
How did
let's
you
talk
learn that?
about different types of chicken, like chicken nuggets. Honestly, there's no doubt who has the best chicken nuggets, and it's obviously McDonald's.
Okay.
Agreed.
I can agree with that. And they have
Agree.
Chick-fil-A
Obviously
chicken nuggets is
McDonald's.
better. These are facts.
I agree with Gabe.
Personally, I don't even like chicken nuggets.
Oh.
Ava steps in,
I
the
think
one who
they're
just like.
overrated.
No.
What?
You are never
Ava,
again
you know
coming on
what's
this
really
podcast.
Maybe you need some Chick-fil-A sauce. I mean, like,
I'd
think
rather
about it
just
for a
get
second,
fries.
Well, have you ever had the dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets?
Those hit
my
different.
God.
I am
Yes.
convinced
Yes.
that they're dinosaur shaped. They hit different.
They do though. They do.
Honestly, it's like you're deciding where you want to bite it, which side. Have you guys ever felt that need that you just want to bite off the head first?
Do I decapitate it or do I
Yes.
defoot it? Which one will I go with?
Ava,
the
you know what's
weirdest
really
feeling ever.
overrated is apples.
Did you?
Sorry, what, Emma?
What's really overrated is apples.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, here she
Apples?
goes.
You don't want to start this. I'm not talking
What do
about
you
it
mean?
today.
No.
Emma, I
Not
think you
today.
forgot that Ava is in this.
We're gonna dedicate an entire podcast to Ava ranting and raving about apples. Like it's gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
Not today, though. It's way too
Gabriel,
early.
It doesn't
People aren't
happen.
ready.
Maybe a good time before we wade into the Apple debate. I know we said that we wanted to make this first podcast a little bit shorter. So, Gabriel, is there anything else that you want to mention or that you think we should talk about before we kind of wrap up this very?
Nah, I think we're good. This is what you're watching right now. This is essentially what every other podcast is gonna be. So if you found this interesting, stick around. It's gonna be here.
And don't worry, apples will stay.
Yes, apples will stay.
We also might come up with interactive segments, so stay tuned for those.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Popeye's
be
is
real.
better than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real right now. We don't really know we're doing this podcast. We had this idea on Friday, and we had the first meeting about it, like Friday night. So it's very, very early in its stages of development. It's gonna get better as we go. But for right now, this is it. This is the River Hawk Talk.
It's pretty lit, Tablet.
Never ever say that again.
Okay.
All right. Anything anyone wants to say before we sign off?
Popeye's
Sign
is
off.
better than Chick-fil-A, period.
Apples are good.
I would just
Yes,
say
apples
thanks
are
to
good.
everybody for listening. And this is probably before we jump back into fried chicken or apples. This is probably a good time for Gabriel to send us out.
All right. In that case, thank you for listening to the Riverhawk Talk. New episodes every Monday and Wednesday, and segment videos every Friday. This week's upload schedule is going to be a little funkier, so you can expect another one this Thursday. All right. See ya.